Okay, so recently there was a shocking discovery here. Well, it actually says this. See this first, though. So it says update: the DA minister is a United States citizen. While they are saying that the DA minister is a United States citizen. Well, let's see the whole conversation here. So it was shared by Matthew George. Matthew George actually is action essay portrait. It says action for essay national director communications and parliamentary operations, mostly tweeting in my private capacity. So that is who Matthew George actually says. So an action for South Africa national director, and also communication and parliamentary operations. Okay, so he actually shared this on his X page recently. It says it has emerged that the DA's ministers no it says that it has emerged that the DA's Minister of Environment, Forestry and Fisheries, Dion George, holds American citizenship while serving as a cabinet minister in South Africa. How did the President Ramaphosa allow someone who also holds foreign citizenship to serve in this cabinet? Now, while South Africa's most sensitive matters are discussed, is anyone else not convinced that a person who owes allegiance to another country can be trusted to defend and advance South Africa's best interests at all times? List of all our citizens of a nation that has taken position hostile to our own. Well, yeah. So basically, man is actually saying that the DS minister who is into for environment, forestry, and fisheries affairs, Dion George, yeah, as I've seen the picture, he says believed to have a dual citizenship, that is, he's having a South African citizenship and also the US citizenship. And man is saying that how is that even possible? Someone who is actually being critically part of South Africa's important discussions and also being so invested in South Africa's important level of politics is also having a citizenship with the United States, a country that's also out in trying to trying to destroy a South African country, or who a country that's hostile to South Africa for now. Well, he actually didn't stop there. He also says, reminder, one of the reasons why Romans Kabanak was removed as chief of staff was that his secretary clearance was declined due to his dual French citizenship. Yet someone has been allowed to serve in the damn cabinet while the most sensitive matters are discussed. Deeply troubling. Well, man is actually citing about how a certain chief of staff was also removed from his duties due to the same reasons. So he's saying that what is actually different here. South Africans, what is actually different here? That was a shocking discovery recently was shared. But let's see what South Africans actually have to say. You, my friend, also can share your point of view, and let's see what you also have to say. This man came and says, the security clearance field its functions was new. Well, man is actually saying that, well, it's actually the security councils that actually failed their work here. So that's actually nothing new here. And you actually need to hold them accountable for that. Again, processes are hilarious to discuss how dual citizens are somehow a danger, yet many politicians with just one passport have caused so much damage to the country. Well, man is actually saying that, well, it's actually a discussion to make that, well, it's actually not cool. It's actually a kind of dangerous to have politicians with dual citizenship to be actually having big office position like that. But guess what? There are some other officials who have just one passport, but still they're actually nothing to write home about. So what are we trying to say though? We are still suffering in South Africa. That's basically what he's trying to say. Again, man says, why did the DA allow him to serve as a cabinet minister? Well, the DA, you guys have to understand this question though. Why do you guys still allow him to work in such manner with actually, or you guys don't know it too? Again, man said the constitution does not prohibit members of parliament, ministers or provincial municipal officer holders from holding a dual citizenship. Well, that is it though. Man is actually saying that the South African constitution does not actually prohibit that someone is not supposed who is holding that passport or who have a dual citizenship cannot actually uphold such offices. So the person is still inclined with the politics or is still inclined with the constitution. And lastly, brother came and says that no member of parliament should be allowed to have a dual citizenship. This is a comprehensive security. The law should be changed. I saw in an article yesterday that Sid Hussein has already requested that President Ramaphosa fires John George. The DA and all other parties need to check all their members of parliament to ensure that none of them hold dual citizenship. Well, so basically, this is the conversation that's happening right now in South Africa. You two, my friend, can share a point of view and let's see where you're going on. Do you actually think that he needs to resign or he needs to be off, resign from his duties due to him having a dual citizenship, or do you think South Africans need to respect the laws because he is still acting within the laws? What do you think, and where are your point of view at? Let me see the conversation and let's join the conversation together. Thank you for your time. See you guys around.